Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. After years of excitement from the community waiting for its smart contract capability, Cardano finally rolled out the Alonzo Hard Fork. Cardano has been around as long as other projects like Tron, EOS, and Neo, who are trying to solve Ethereum's problems. But the three didn't successfully take over Ethereum's market share whatsoever, and no one really talks about them anymore. However, Cardano seems to stand out, because Charles Hoskinson, who leads the team, co-founded Ethereum as well. So he knew exactly what was missing from it and decided to start a new blockchain altogether. Now that they have smart contracts capability, can it compete with Ethereum to eventually surpass it in the coming years? On September 12th, IOHK deployed Plutus smart contract capabilities onto the Cardano mainnet via a hard fork combinator HFC protocol upgrade event. The Alonzo upgrade will bring highly anticipated capabilities to Cardano through the integration of Plutus scripts onto the blockchain. These will allow the implementation of smart contracts on Cardano, enabling a host of new use cases for decentralized applications for the very first time. Deployed using the same technology used in previous upgrades, Alonzo will mark the beginning of rapid growth. By allowing Plutus scripts to be written and executed on-chain, Cardano has the backbone for a new decentralized application platform, enabling numerous DApp and decentralized finance use cases. All the core building blocks are in place: platform, vision, mission, community. It's still very early for smart contracts in DeFi, but they're making progress. Thousands of developers have been taking part in the Plutus Pioneers course, learning the fundamentals of Cardano's native development framework. Scores of projects have already started developing in Plutus and are at various stages of expertise and readiness. There are high expectations resting on this upgrade. Cardano watchers may be expecting a sophisticated ecosystem of consumer-ready DApps available immediately after the upgrade, but IOHK advised us to have our expectations managed. Ethereum also had to wait over 2 years before its first DApp gained real user traction, and now Ether is the dominant smart contract chain. Ethereum is currently dominating the space in which every blockchain competitor is building to connect to. So many projects are built with the EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine, fully at top of mind, and if they don't, they will suffer. Out of the top 10 cryptocurrencies, they all have something to do with Ethereum. Bitcoin has multiple bridges to Ethereum, Cardano is building the ERC20 converter, Binance Smart Chain is a clone of Ethereum, Tether is on the Ethereum chain, XRP's partner Flare is building a bridge to ETH, Dogecoin has Doge Ethereum in the works, USDC is mainly on Ethereum, Polkadot has multiple bridges to Ethereum, and Solana has Wormhole, which is their Ethereum bridge. So it's clear that every asset in the top 10 is bending the knee to Ethereum right now. Why is that? Because that's where the most liquidity, apps, users, and developers are. So if they don't build back to Ethereum, they silo themselves off and they suffer. If you didn't know, Binance tried to launch a chain before their smart chain, BSC. It was just called Binance Chain back in April of 2019. They made it with their own token standard, their own rules, and no bridge back to Ethereum. They were so confident that users would drop what they knew about Ethereum and its tooling and standards and jump right over to their Binance chain. They even released timelines of moving BNB off of the Ethereum main chain and onto this new Binance chain. Did it work out? Was creating a siloed chain that wasn't going to be Ethereum compatible a good idea? Nope, it wasn't. Their first chain failed, and it failed miserably. That's why they launched their second chain, called the Binance Smart Chain, in August of 2020. And as we saw from promotional materials, there was EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine compatibility, and cross-chain DeFi mechanisms. So pretty much Binance is saying they need Ethereum, so they ended up just copying Ethereum, which is obvious from their source code and also the Chain Explorer BSC scan, a total copy of Etherscan. They then build the cross-chain bridge to go to Ethereum and back if people need to. Only by then, BSC was able to take some market share of Ethereum's dominating reign as the king of smart contract platforms. Solana made the same mistake of not having EVM compatibility right out of the gate, and they almost did not make EVM compatibility a must. But now they're fixing it. Even the Solana Twitter tweeted this at the end of July. Big news, @NeonLabs.org is bringing EVM support to Solana. Today, start building on testnet. Quarter 3, deploy on mainnet beta. So that's one of the reasons for the hype behind Solana and its ecosystem. They also needed Ethereum, and it's evident from the wormhole that prioritized Ethereum connection as well. Now what about Cardano? Does it have a chance to compete with Ethereum? As we can see from Cardano documentation on Plutus, it says the Plutus platform is the smart contract platform of the Cardano blockchain. Plutus contracts consist of a piece that runs on the blockchain, on-chain code, and pieces that run on a user's machine, off-chain or client code. Both on-chain and off-chain code is written in Haskell, and Plutus smart contracts are Haskell programs. This means you have to develop the contract with Haskell. But any Ethereum or smart contract developer isn't going to rewrite all of their DApps and smart contracts into a language that is extremely tough to learn. Haskell is a language that isn't only for smart contracts and blockchain, like Solidity from Ethereum is. It is used out in the normal programming world, and as of 2020, it's ranked last, dropping in popularity each year since 2012. People don't like developing with Haskell, and this isn't any new news. It's even in the Cardano forums. A person posted a thread titled Understanding Plutus, Forced to Learn Haskell from Scratch or Wait for KEVM. There, the person said, it's very hard for us to follow the Plutus code. Unlike Solidity, Plutus and Haskell are tough to learn. So, Ethereum projects and their developers may not even bother to wait to learn Haskell. And KEVM, which is Cardano's compatibility to EVM, is not a priority. But what about the ERC20 converter? That is going to allow Ethereum projects to convert over to Cardano, and it's getting its launch too. The ERC20 converter is coming to the testnet, and it's being launched for testing alongside the Plutus smart contracts on the mainnet. But that isn't going to be a full-on converter that will convert everything like many think. This is just a bridge for tokens. Smart contracts are not going to be converted through this. From a post on the Cardano subreddit about ERC20 converter, usefulness and security, a person commented, "Contracts aren't converted. Contracts will need to be rewritten in Plutus or executed on an EVM, which I believe Cardano is building as a sidechain. So it's most likely not going to see much use, as many popular applications on Ethereum don't have plans to develop with Haskell, thus there won't be any well-known DeFi applications ready to launch on Cardano where you can use the token converter anyway. This goes to show that Cardano needs EVM compatibility, which will come in the form of a sidechain, but it seems to be far down their priority list. Now to be clear, IOHK even said that there will be bumps in the road. Early user experiences might not be perfect. Some early DApps will have issues. They'll see some great development teams and some poor ones. A few DApps may also prove insecure. Cardano's Layer 1 platform offers robustness, and Plutus is designed to minimize the potential for exploits. But poor coding practice can always introduce risk for DApp users. IOHK also expects bad actors looking to take advantage via hacks and exploits as it's inevitable. So as a community, Cardano needs to be vigilant. At the upcoming Cardano Summit, they'll announce plans on how to support the creation of new standards and solutions, so people can expect to hear more at the summit. The Alonzo upgrade is definitely a transformational network upgrade that may catalyze a blossoming ecosystem. But whether they can surpass Ethereum in the coming years is a question that still needs to be answered as we move forward. Can Cardano take over the amount of liquidity, apps, users, and developers of Ethereum? If you're looking to learn more about business topics like this, stay tuned for our later videos. We'll go into depth on various other topics that we're sure will interest you. Also, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. See you next time.